Hello and welcome to a Flippin' Mess reselling and thrifting channel. Today we're going to do a thrift haul from Salvation Army. This is the weekend after 4th of July, so keep in mind they had a half off sale on the 4th and they had a 25% off sale on Wednesday. So I did find less than normal, but still I was surprised how much I found on a Friday following two major sales in this thrift store. Okay, so the first piece, and there was no discount, so I paid what the tags say. First piece is an older Athleta dress, but these are great summer staples for a lot of people. So I still picked it up. I paid $6.99, and it's a medium tall, and there are a lot of tall girls out there that need tall sizes, so I like when I find those. This one, don't tell my husband, but he found this and he usually doesn't help me. So when he finds something, sometimes I pick it up, even if it's not the best deal, because I don't want to discourage him. I want to encourage him to help me. So this is a J. Jill corduroy shirt, and I'll do all right with it, but I wouldn't normally have picked it up. It's a medium tall too, so it probably came from the same person. I paid $6.99. Normally, I would only pick this up if it was a couple dollars, really. But these can do well, so we'll see. We'll see how it does. All right, this piece is J. Jill from the Pure Jill line. It's new with tags, and it's a good size. If you don't know, plus size pieces are good sizes to pick up because there's less available to people that need plus size, and a lot of them do shop online. And if they're a J. Jill shopper, they pretty much know their size, so they're comfortable with that. This one, I guess you could say I paid up. It was $9.99, but for a new with tags piece, I think it was a great deal. And it's a midi length with pockets. This should do very well. Okay, these are some Carhartt pants. I love to pick up Carhartt. I used to sell a lot of men's stuff. Lately I haven't been picking up as much. I probably should, but if you don't know, I usually have both my girls with me when I thrift, and I found that if I take too long, then they don't want to go thrifting with me. So I try to hurry up, and sometimes that means skipping men's or skipping tank tops and shirts that generally don't make me as much money, so that I can hurry up and get out of the thrift store. But these I did grab. I paid $6.99 for those. They don't sell for a lot, but they sell quick, and these were a good size. They're a big size, 44-30. I've heard some people say don't pick up men's pants if there's over an 8-inch difference between the waist and the hem, but for me, on brands that are staple brands like Carhartts and Levi's, I do fine with bigger sizes. Big people need clothes too.
Did you get up?
Okay, this one my husband picked up for himself, but I'll show it anyway. It's just a chap shirt, probably from Kohl's, flannel, and it was more than I'd like to pay for it, $12.99, but when he wants something and he actually went in the thrift store with me, I get it. Okay, this was just too cute. I don't pick up a lot of kids' clothes at the thrift, but this is a Lily Pulitzer piece. It's adorable. It's satin with little pink stripes. Just too cute. Had to pick it up. It was $7.99.
Yellow. Okay, son.
Okay, here we have another brand new with tags J. Jill piece. Flowery dress. This is from the Wherever collection. 3X again. New with tags. This one I paid $12.99 for. This will do very well. Even sometimes on used dresses from J. Jill, you get 28 to 34. So new with tags, hopefully will be at least 50, but we'll see. This is another dress. This one's for my daughter. How can you pass up unicorns, bunny rabbits, and foxes for a little girl? Perfect. These aren't expensive anyway. These are from H&M, but I'd rather pay $1.99 at the thrift than pay the $4 to $10 in H&M. Okay, this one's a new brand for me. I like the tag. Looked similar to some Revolve brands. So I actually had my daughter look it up. She helps out when we're in the thrift. And this should sell for $44 to $50. And I paid $4.99. It's called Modern, and it's a faux wrap sweater. All right, here's a brand that you won't see me pick up much. It's Gap, but it is Gap selvage jeans. If you don't know what selvage is, it's the end of the roll of the jeans. You can see these red and white lines. For me, I was lucky because somebody had them cuffed, so it was easy to see as I went through the jeans, because normally I wouldn't even check Gap. It says Gap Couture Japanese Selvage Denim. I paid $6.99. These should be in the $40 to $50 range. Now keep in mind, when I say prices, I charge for shipping on all my items. I don't do free shipping, so that's what I'm gonna list it at. Maybe I'll list it a little higher, but that's without shipping and also without fees. When I do my what sold videos, I estimate 20% fees, which is more than I pay on most platforms, but it allows me to account for eBay fees and any promotions that I do or anything like that. So really it's an overestimate on my fees, but I try to give you as accurate a picture as I can. This is a Chico's dress, sleeveless, maxi, kind of an eye-cat print. I paid $7.99. Chico's, you have to be careful. I like the brand, and I think that's why I still pick it up, but it doesn't do that great for me. Like if I'm lucky, this will go for $28. Not great, but there are a lot of people that like Chico's like me that will buy their pieces off of eBay or Poshmark. This is a soft surroundings dress. It's just a normal knit piece with some cute bows on the sleeve. This is a medium. Soft Surroundings is an interesting brand. A piece like this won't go for a lot because it's kind of a basic. But if you find one of their beautiful pieces, floral prints, very unique, you can get high dollar amounts for those. But this was only $6.99, so that's why I picked it up. Okay. I did find quite a few shoes, and this was an interesting day because I found some brands I don't normally find. Vionic, I love picking up Vionic. It's a great orthotic shoe, typically very comfortable. These looked almost new. They were $11.99. I'll do the comps because Vionic varies a lot, but usually for Vionic shoes, I get anywhere from $40 all the way up to like $119, depending on the condition. Okay, these are Eileen Fisher, zip up in the back sandals. They're not in the best shape, and as I said, I don't do a lot of cleaning and everything. I will sometimes take a magic eraser around the edge or whatever, but I only paid $11.99. My guess is these will go in the 30s to low 40s. Okay, these are Echo, and Echo sometimes is really kind of outdated looking, but these I thought were great. They've got that chunky block heel, the platform, the stretchy band for the Mary Jane. I haven't comped these yet. Echoes do well for me in general, even when they do look outdated. So with these being in style right now, they look like a lot of the shoes on Revolve right now. These should do very well. Okay, these are a brand that I think I've seen maybe one other time, but you might run into them in a while. It's called Goki Company. And you can just tell that they're extremely well made. They look a little outdated, but high quality leather, high quality sole, made in the USA. These on their site, they, I believe, go for $399. Some of their boots go for up to $700. So these are used. I'll get less than that, but I'm guessing $125 to $150 for these. Oh, and I paid $13.99. Okay, these are another pair of boots that you don't run into a lot in my area anyway. They're La Canadienne. Let's see if I can find a way I can show the tag on the camera. La Canadienne. It's a good quality suede, and it has a wool back. So I wouldn't have known just by glancing at them, but once you touch the leather, you can feel that they're quality. These are very expensive retail. I paid $12.99. We'll see what I get. I would think at least $75 in those, maybe over $100. Okay, these are Corky's. Another good brand. $13.99. I wouldn't pay that for their sandals, but for their boots, it's usually worth it. These are a small size, a size 6. So we'll see how they go. Probably in the 40s on those. My goal generally is to get at least 3 times what I pay for the item on the sale price. Okay, these are Alex Maria shoes. I don't know a lot about these. This is the first time I'm picking them up. But when we ran comps in the store, they looked good. I'm gonna say 35 to 50 is what I'll end up with these. I paid $12.99. There's another brand that I don't usually pick up. Interesting style. The reason I comp them is right there. It says made in Italy. Generally, that means they're worth something, but don't just buy them, run comps, because there's a lot of made in Italy stuff sold in TJ Maxx and Marshalls that don't necessarily translate to high dollars. But I don't want to butcher the name, something like Theory Roboti or something like that, Robotin. And these had good comps as well. Not quite sure what they charged me for them because these didn't have a tag. Usually they do $9.99 when that's the case. Okay, Zero shoes with an X. Never heard of them. What made me comp them was the quality of the sole. It's not a Vibram sole, but it feels and looks a lot like the Vibram soles. I paid $13.99. These will be $40 to $50. Okay, and lastly is another Comfort brand shoe. These are Monroe sandals. These have been flying out my store every time I get them. $11.99. Probably they'll only go for $35. They're a size 11 narrow. In decent shape. So that was my haul from Salvation Army. I hope you enjoyed it. Please join me again on the YouTube channel. Click like, subscribe, and comment. But also, I have a whatnot sale this week on women's activewear, mostly leggings, but other things as well. Lululemon, Athleta, Nike, Onesie, a bunch of different brands. And it's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And my name on whatnot is Faith Lopez, my actual name, instead of a flippant mess. Thank you for joining. I hope you come back and see me again.